We've talked about so much about
has...
Stranger Things.
I'm trying to do a list. Well, that's your favorite show. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Okay. It's so awkward because I normally don't do intros. Okay, yeah. Normally don't do intros because who gives a fuck, honestly. But I feel like I have to do an intro today because I have a very special guest. My goat, my dog. Should I drop your name?
I'm anonymous. No,
Anonymous.
My name is Adalyn.
Yes, I mentioned her like 30. I feel like I've mentioned you in every single fucking episode.
Yeah,
like,
either Adalyn or that unemployed bitch.
I really not.
No, I have a bone to pick with you with that one. That was
when
crazy.
did I do that?
You're like, yeah, we had to push the date back because she was unemployed for a fucking month, had to pull money out of her savings. Has to get her finances sorted.
When did I say that?
Last episode. Yeah. Yeah, and I commented on it too, but somebody didn't reply.
Did you?
Yeah.
Didn't fucking see that. In my defense, I didn't fucking see that. Who the fuck's checking comments? Not me.
Somebody should be.
Oh, what was it on Instagram? Not Instagram, fuck, YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you didn't post it anywhere else.
Well, that's true. That's very much true. I'll look into that, I guess. Fuck. Anyways, yes, my dog, the unemployed bitch.
You know what?
Wait, what was I even talking about?
Talking about like our move-in date getting pushed back.
Oh.
Because I'm trying to establish credit because I just turned 18. Because I'm a fucking child and I'm trying to get my credit sorted.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Chill out. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, you guys listening to a Predator?
Anyways, yes, I'm here with my dog. So
we're gonna talk about TV shows.
Yes, but
intro done.
Yes, before we get into that, what was that?
I said intro done.
Intro done. No, before we get into that though, I do have to talk about what I am listening to. Okay. My audiobook. This bitch is like, what's...
You're like, before this bitch starts talking.
Before she starts talking, let me talk about myself real quick. No,
let's
okay.
Let's hear it.
This week's book, I have started listening to The Spell Shop, which, mind you, ran out of hours right when I got to, like, a good part.
Fuck.
Like, I was like, I was listening to that shit, dropped my fucking, because I was using scissors because I was cutting something, and then that shit
Finger
happened.
off on the table.
I literally went, dropped the scissors, and I immediately started typing on my watch. That shit was so serious. I didn't say it. I started typing. I was like, holy shit.
I saw the emojis, and I was like, I know it's serious. I was like, bro's either in the bathroom right now, like, something's going on.
No, bro was in front of everybody working, being like, this shit crazy. But it's called The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, and it's, let me read you the about. This bitch's name is Keela. The synopsis. Keela has always had trouble dealing with people. Thankfully, as a librarian at the Great Library of Elysium, she hasn't had to. She and her assistant Kaz have magically... I can't fucking read it! Yeah, you can read it.
Okay. Where we at? Okay, Keela has always had trouble dealing with people. Thankfully, as librarian at the Great Library of Elysium, she hasn't had to. She and her assistant, Kaz, a magically sentient spider plant, have spent the last 11 years sequestered among the Empire's most precious spellbooks, preserving their magic for the city's elite. But when a revolution begins and the library goes up in flames, she and Kaz save as many books as they can carry and flee to a faraway island. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing better than you were.
Okay.
As they can carry and flee to a faraway island, Keela was sure she'd never return to her childhood home. Keela...
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Because they had like a colon there, so I wanted to emphasize it. Keela hopes to lay low in the overgrown and rundown cottage her late parents left her, and me holding the microphone out here. Had to lock in on reading it. I don't know if y'all heard that. Left her and figure out a way to survive without drawing the attention of either the Empire or the revolutionaries. Much to her dismay, in addition to a nosy and very handsome neighbor...
Loser! Sorry.
Strong feelings. She finds the town neglected and in a state of disrepair. The Empire, for all its magic and power, has been neglected for years. The people who who depend on magical intervention to maintain healthy livestock and crops. Not only that, why is this so fucking long? But the very magic that should be helping them has been creating destructive storms that have taken a toll on the island. Due to her past role at the library, Keela feels partially responsible for this, and now she's determined to find a way to make things right by opening the island's first ever secret spell shop. Her plan comes with risks. The consequence of sharing magic with commoners is death. And as Keela comes to make a place for herself among the kind and quirky townspeople of her former home, She realizes that in order to make a life for herself, she must learn to break down the walls she has built up so high. Like a Hallmark rom-com full of mythical creatures.
You don't have to read that part.
And fueled by cinnamon rolls and magic. Sarah Beth Durst's The Spell Shop will heal your heart and feed your soul. A Macmillan audio production.
Okay, that's enough! That's enough! No, not the fucking mic, you idiot!
By the fucking... You're not gonna be able to hear any of this. Jesus Christ. You should pause it and make sure you're actually able to hear that shit.
No, you can. It's fine. It's fine. It's only like a little bit. I'm like, okay, give me my phone back, and you start handing me the phone.
Well, I was trying to read still, but...
Anyways, my thoughts on the book. I'm only like 67% of the way done.
You're gonna do a stupid ass hand gesture? Share it with your listeners.
Maybe. Wait, hold up. No, I'm only 62% of the way done, so I can't do my hand gesture. I can't do it. My thoughts on the book. I like it so far. I like Kaz. He's funny as fuck. Nobody's racist because they ain't being like, whoa, weird fucking talking plant. They're just like, what's up, dog? Welcome to the island. He's funny because he thinks that everything is gonna eat him and kill him, and he's like super anxious about it.
That's me as fuck.
He's so funny.
Is he the only like talking plant there, or are there multiple?
Well, there's now another talking plant because they accidentally created one, and it's a cactus name, and he just says Meep. So he's a goat. Hey, Meep's a goat. I'm gonna call him that. I don't even know if that's his actual name. But no, Keela didn't create Kaz. Another librarian. Actually, another book that the author made. It's about her story, the one who created the plant, Kaz. But because she created him and she was like a rogue librarian, she got like killed because of it. But like killed as in she got turned into like a wooden statue, but then apparently she got like undone from the magic.
She got Medusa'd and then unmedusa'd.
Yeah, unmedusa'd, and now her story, which is also a love story. What the fuck? Not everything has to be a love story, y'all.
Like, let it be woke.
Let it be woke.
Please.
Fuck, man. Let it be woke. But no, Kaz is funny as fuck. He was like, I don't want to go to the ocean. There's fish that eat plants. and then Keela was like, there's fish that eat other fish. And he was like, yeah, fishes who eat plants. He was like, there's probably goats. Goats eat plants. Probably something on there that eats plants. He was like, I'm not getting off. He's like, they're gonna fucking eat me. He was funny as fuck. And then there was a part where Kaz and Keela were going to see Lauren, which is a bitch. You liked him, and then he became a bitch. Now I hate him. He became a bitch.
Bitch. Bitch.
But she was gonna go like to his place, and he lives on like the shore of the beach, and she was stepping on rocks and she slipped and she fell into the water, and then fucking Cash, you just hear him like scream. He's like, Kayla! He's like, Kayla, are you alright? He's like, did you die? He's like, did you bash your head on a rock? Are you bleeding out? Are you gonna die? Are your fingers gone? Like, did somebody eat you?
She's not a fucking damsel in distress. Leave her alone.
No, that he's just worried because that's like his only friend.
Oh.
So when because obviously
oh wait, Kaz was doing this?
Kaz was doing that.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the man. Sorry.
No, the guy's name is Lauren.
Okay. I didn't hear the name part of it.
Also, no, he like broke into her house when she was sleeping. Lauren did. Yeah. Well, okay. So they pulled up to her house, and it was like abandoned because her parents left it like 12-ish years ago, damn near, I think. And so when she went back, there was like bullshit everywhere. But she like is like, "This is my fucking home, so I'm gonna sleep in here." She woke up, and that motherfucker was like right there. He's like, "Who are you? Why are you in the house, bruh?" She was like, "This is my fucking house." He's like, "Oh. Emies."
Some Lorax ass behavior.
Not for real. And the next day he's like leaving presents at her fucking door. Me, I was like, okay, he's kind of cool. And then he a bitch, so I don't like him anymore. Because okay, so this other fucking lady, she has like red hair or whatever. I don't fucking remember her name because I don't give a fuck about her. But she also fled Elysium, which is where Keela and
That's
Kaz
the name of
fled.
a flower. Did you know that?
No, I did not. But that's where she fled from. So when I'm trying to think. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. So when she
Elysium, that's where they're from.
Yes, the red hair girl. I don't fucking remember her name. I don't give a shit. It starts with an R. But she was sailing and she sailed to that island, but there's a storm happening. So then Lauren ran outside, saved her, and then he was like, no, I can't leave her side, like, because I guess she was like drowned or something. So like she was like unconscious. But he was like, I I can't leave her side. And if
she was like
up,
dying or whatever.
She was dying, but like,
and,
I
like,
need this guy to shut the hell up. I need this guy to shut the fuck up. That's what I need. And then he was like, oh, Keela, can you go like get this healer guy? So then she goes gets him, but she's like, I gotta go check up on Kaz, because I don't know if he like was out there when the storm hit. I don't know what happened with him, and he's probably gonna think I'm dead. She was like, I gotta go check up on him. So then she went and checked up on him, and then
he was eaten.
No, Kaz was fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank God.
Kaz was fine, and then she was like, let me go check up on Lauren, because he was in the storm and he might be hurt. He's not at his house, right? He's not there. Nobody's gone. Like, she pulls up with like some jam to like give him, because she has her little jam shop. And he's like, I love raspberry jam. Of course you fucking do, bruh. Because like that's the first thing she ever made. She made some raspberry jam. And he was like, oh, raspberry jam's my favorite. Yeah, of course it fucking is, huh? And then she went to go see him, and he was gone. Like, nobody was there. She was like, oh, he's gone. She was like, well, I guess I'll go to the bakery, because the lady, Bryn, who works at the bakery, she's like her goat. That's like her number one goat. So she went into town looking for him. She's like, I'll go to the bakery. And the second she said that, I was like, I already fucking know Lauren's gonna be there with this bitch, right? So then she like pulls up in the bakery, and lo and fucking behold, Lauren is with her, laughing his little fucking goofy ass off. He's like laughing at whatever the hell she says, pulling out her seat. He's like calling her and shit. Everyone's like, oh my god, where'd you come from? A new arrival. Which, mind you, when this Keela girl came into the village, they were like, who the fuck are you? Like, they dead at somewhere like, we don't want you here, city girl. But this bitch who comes from the city, who sounds all proper, and she has like a British ass accent, being one of the nobles, they're like, oh my god, how are you? What are you doing?
Did he stand up for Keela when that happened?
No, because Lauren wasn't there. Because when she went to town and Lauren was like pulling up to her house, oh my god, this part was funny as fuck. We're gonna go back. It was she went to cook into her oven after not using it for so long, and the oven and the chimney was clogged, so smoke started filling up her house. So she was like, I'm gonna go to the market because I gotta get stuff. So when she comes back, she sees Lauren fixing her chimney. And she said, now who the fuck said he could do that?
Yeah.
She was like, tell him to get the hell out of her house. Like, she's like, Kaz, why is he here? Like, I'm not here. Why the fuck is he here? And Kaz was like, well, I'm here. She's like, I don't give a shit. She's like, tell him to get out. And then he like fixed her chimney. And then he was like, why don't we? He was like, now that it works, let's like cook some eggs. So he brought her some eggs early that day. And she's like, oh, he fixed my chimney so he could eat my fucking eggs? What a bitch. Yeah. So this one Keela hated him. This one Keela hated him. And I was like, this is she's my goat, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like cooking eggs, and he like started looking for a pan like in her shelves and like her drawers. And she was like, who the fuck said you could look through my shit? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, yeah, bitch, you fucking better be. And then he started cooking. And then they were eating and shit. And then he was like, if you like ever need help, you can always ask. And she was like, oh, like you didn't fucking ask to come to my house? Like you didn't fucking ask? She was like, maybe if I wanted your fucking help, I would have fucking asked you, fucking idiot. And then he was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, never pull that shit again. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, yeah, you fucking better be.
That's called breaking and entering, and that's a felony.
Yeah, she's like, I'm actually gonna beat your ass. And then I remember it was like, they were sitting there all awkward and shit. She's like, well, damn. Loki just made it awkward, huh? And then he was like, oh, she's like, well, I'm not your fucking friend, so don't be doing shit for that like that. And you're like, oh. And she's like, damn, this kind of makes shit awkward, huh? She's like, anyways. So, like,
that reminds me of the one time at lunch when, I can't remember who it was. There were like boys sitting behind us, and they were trying to make a joke, and I was like, do you want a fucking cookie for that? And then
I remember that, you told me.
I was like, why is it kind of awkward now? It's like,
imagine that was you and just the guy you yelled at sitting in a room with nobody else in there.
Nobody else except a plant that talks.
The plant that talks.
And he's an anxious mess in the corner crying.
The plant was like, so where'd you learn how to build, huh?
It's like, climb up in chimneys often.
That's gonna agree.
Know anything about elves?
Not for real. That shit was funny as fuck. That's when I texted you. I was like, yeah, she's so fucking mean to this guy. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, yeah, you fucking better be, bitch. And then I remember Cass was like, why are you so mean to him? And she was like, well, what if he found their spell books that we're not supposed to have? Mm-hmm. She's like, we can't trust this bitch. And then she was like, well,
never trust a man.
And then she was like, yeah, he clearly fucking wants something. And then Cass like, yeah, like you? Like, yeah, this guy's madly in love with you. And she's like, madly in love with something. She was like, oh, she's like, he got ulterior motive. She was like, I can fucking see through this motherfucker. And then like by the next day, she was like, wait, like I look, he like I want him. I
want him back.
Of course.
Also, can you hand me my phone just in case they call? Sorry.
Yes. And then what was it? So she's in the town. Everybody's like fawning over this like new girl with the red hair or whatever. So then she runs out because she starts talking about like Elysium, which is, mind you, burning to the ground because the rebels like they took over the kingdom. They killed the king, but then they started like going rampage. So then they like burned down the library. That's why Miss Girl had to leave. So she has like PTSD because, you know, she was like kind of low-key trapped in the fire and shit. And all the other librarians, like, they weren't like, hey, you should evacuate. They just like all dipped, and nobody like told her to like probably get out for her safety, because she was like low-key isolated in that shit. She didn't talk to anybody, and she like didn't want to really talk to anybody there. But like nobody gave a fuck. So then so this girl's like retelling all that shit, and Miss Girl's getting PTSD trauma, and she's like overhearing it. So she runs out, and she's like, maybe I heard Lauren like say my name. Mind you, we don't hear about this guy until the next day, so clearly he didn't give a fuck. Clearly I don't like this guy. So then he pulls up to her house, and he's like, yeah, my he's like, one of my seahorses is sick, so I was wondering if I could have some tomatoes because that's her favorite treat. Tomatoes. Okay. And then fucking Kaz, loud ass mouth, he was like, actually, Keela knows like a spell and a remedy to fix seasickness. And he was like, oh my god, like storm sickness. He's like, can you do that for my I think the horse's name is Sheila. He's like, can you do for Sheila, please? And then
Sheila, can you help Sheila?
Yeah, and then or like shit. I think it's something that starts with an S. It's something around like that.
Cirella.
No, it's like
seahorse.
No, it's whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. And then so she does it, and then she's like, shit, this is like magic, and this is prohibited. And she was like, I can't do this in front of him. She was like, oh, I know, I'll tell him to like, I need something in the kitchen. So he walks away, and then I'll do it real quick. So then she like pulls up, and she knocks on the door. And then this fucking red-haired bitch opens the fucking door. She's like, oh, are you the laundry? Are you here to pick up the laundry?
Not the other woman.
Yeah.
Damn.
So then they're kind of like,
damn.
They're like, what the fuck? And mind you, she's wearing like this new dress. Like she's in his 1-bedroom home. Where the hell is she sleeping? Because it's like the next day. Where the hell is she sleeping?
You know damn well.
In the bed with the book. Yeah, fuck this guy, right? So I saw that shit, and I was like, yeah, kill him. I don't fucking like him no more. And then she was like, oh, are you the laundry? And she was like, no, bitch. She was like, I'm here to see Lauren. And then Kaz starts distracting her so she could do that. And then she's like, oh, I need some pepper for this remedy. So then, because Lauren was right there, and she's like, I need Lauren to get the hell away from here because I'm gonna do some illegal shit. And then Lauren's like, oh, I'm just call her Raina. I don't think that's her name, but close enough. They were like, yo, Raina, go get some pepper from the kitchen. And then she was like, shit, I actually need this guy to get the fuck out of here. She's like, no, I need some. She was like, I need some rose bush like petals, like 6 roses. And he was about to tell Cass to go do it. Bitch, go do it yourself. And she's like, Cass doesn't have fingers, so he can't do it. So you need to go. So then he's leaving, and then she does her little magic spell or whatever. And then when the horse is fine, she looks over. This right here, bitch, is right behind her, right? I was like,
so she saw all the magic.
She like look-y saw that shit, and she was like staring at her. She's like, oh, that's fascinating. Mind you,
she's a witch.
Mind you, this bitch, she's a witch bitch.
Is she actually?
No, but because wicked she was a noble and flip it around, wicked witch. But because she lived at the capital city, which was Elysium, she knows what magic looks like. She knows what that shit is. So like they're like, oh, this is a remedy, but you know what magic is. Like it's not gonna fool her because she actually knows what that shit is. So like the next chapter, Miss Girl's having like a little picnic date with like all the older ladies. The baker
Raina or Keela?
Keela.
Okay.
Keela, because she has a jam shop, so people come to her house to like buy jam.
Okay, yeah.
But also she's like, oh, I have a remedy to fix the trees, which is like magic. And then she didn't have any, but like these 3 ladies, they're all like older ladies. They all knew her mom and stuff, so they're like around like 50-ish years old. And one of them's like the baker lady, so they all like love her. And she was like, oh, we came for some more remedies. And she's like, actually, I don't have any. And then all of them, like, kind of got, like, they didn't get mad, but they were like, oh, like, they deflated. And Keela was like, oh, shit, like, they just climbed up these steps. Because she lives at the top of a hill. Mind you, everybody else lives at the bottom. She lives on the top of this fucking hill. So she's like, damn. Everybody came up. They all dressed nice. Like, Bran
knees
probably,
are shattered.
She's like, Bran probably closed up her shop to come here. Like, and I don't have anything. She's like, fuck. She's like, well, I can make you some. Why don't you stay for some jam and some bread and some tea? Like, Kaz will, you can do it with Kaz. And they're like, well, why can't we make the remedy with you? Mind you, this bitch is doing illegal magic. So she's like, uh-oh. And she's like, wait, but magic isn't supposed to be like, because back then magic was just like something that everybody knew. Like, the emperor would send like magic, like sorcerers to like, oh, if the crops weren't doing well, they could fix it up. It was just like for everybody. But the reason a revolutionary started was because the emperor was like, yeah, nobody but noble people can have power, can have magic. So she was like, these people are suffering because the emperor was hiding magic from them. She was like, so who am I to keep magic from these people? So she's like, okay, I'll teach you guys. So they spent like hours like making remedies, like having a little picnic and stuff. Aww. And she's like, oh, and then she looks over and she sees something red in the forest, and she was like,
the red-haired ass bitch stalking.
And then she was like, red. And she was like, huh? And then everyone was like, what is it? She's like, oh, I kind of saw something red in the forest. And they're like, really? We don't see anything.
Didn't you say she has blue hair?
Keela has blue hair, yes. Keela has blue hair, but like apparently she also has blue skin. But I think it's like, but her hair is like dark blue. It's like dark blue and has like different streaks of like different blue in it.
But so they're like opposites. I feel like the red-haired girl's evil.
I feel like she's evil too, but I don't fucking know. And then she was like, oh, kind of red, like Raina's hair red. And she said that way. She's gonna tell. She was stalking that bitch. I was like, she's stalking her. And then like it kind of goes.
And then she's like, I want to learn too.
Well, I don't fucking know, because right there, she was like, I saw the red hair. And then I literally got hit with, you have no more audiobook hours. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So fucked up.
I was so mad. I was like, no way. I was like so mad. And mind you, they charged my account yesterday, so I should have refilled yesterday. But I think it's refilled now. But I'm like,
check.
I checked that, and then that shit starts blowing up.
Thank you.
Wicked Witch. Let's see. Chapter 20. Hey! Hours. I wonder what happens.
Live tweet.
We'll deal with that later. Anyways.
And for the next episode,
we're gonna talk about this. Oh my god, I didn't tell you about this fucking nightmare that I had, bro. Because
is that what you're gonna tell me in the car?
Yeah, involving my job. This has to do. Mind you, I had this nightmare right before my last shift of like 2 weeks, and my last shift with my current crew, right? Because goodbye, motherfuckers, I'm done. No, they were so over dramatic, bro. Like, they deadass gave me like, I got 3 hugs. Like, these people were like,
as they should.
Like,
bring on the theatrics.
They're like, no, like, you traitor, why are you leaving us? And they're like, oh,
you're
my
complaining
god.
like you weren't like,
I was like, oh my god.
Please,
me being like,
stop.
No, stop.
Oh, please.
I'm like, yeah.
Maybe I should do one more shift. Just like
maybe one more shift so y'all can do this again.
Yeah.
But they were like, I don't know. He was like, yeah, he's like, how are the coworkers like, they won't be cool like you. No, that's fucking right.
Mind you, you fucking hate him.
I don't like him.
Like, yes, I got the approval.
Yeah, like,
validation.
Sorry, my ultimate aura is leaving. I know, sorry. Nah, that ass fucking gave me a hug, bro.
A tear fell down her face.
Yeah, I know. She's like, who the fuck
like,
am I gonna talk to down?
Who am I gonna harass?
She's like, who am I gonna act like they're a stupid bitch now? Why don't believe it now? Bro, fucking leaving. He's leaving too.
Is he going to night shift or is he just leaving?
He's quitting because he's gonna move in with his girlfriend of like 3 months in Texas.
Didn't your cousin do that too?
But mind you, listen. Wait, which cousin?
You said, oh wait, no, he moved in with his girlfriend and then they broke up and then he like went to go work in like a different state or something.
No, my cousin never moved in with a girlfriend.
Something.
My female cousin moved in with her only boyfriend, but he's like abusive as hell.
Oh, you know what? I thought.
No, he thought.
Okay.
But this wasn't even his girlfriend. This was like some random girl he knew, who was like, he had to drive around to go pick up like marijuana. Yeah, but she had a boyfriend when he was hooking up with her, who lived in Texas. And
I got these stories mixed up.
But yeah, that's what apparently is happening. And mind you, the girl who's replacing me from the night shift to the day shift, she only speaks Spanish. I mean, the only bilingual people. So we're both gone. So how the hell are they gonna train her? Who knows? But oh my god, my nightmare that I had, like, it was low-key vivid as fuck, and it was low-key weird. It was weird. But I remember I walked in, I was like, no, I was like leaving the building, and there's a door. You have to like walk through this way, and there's a door. And I was like walking out, like not to end my shift, but I think I was going on my break. And I see standing there, and he's like on the phone with somebody. Like, mind you, this dream weird as fuck, right? And then I hear them say like, yeah, for some reason they're trying to like bankrupt the fucking place. Like they're trying to like scam,
trying to run that factory into the ground.
Yeah, run that factory to the ground. So then like I hear them low-key saying that shit, and I'm like, oh, and then like, damn, you heard, huh? Pulls out a knife and like tries to kill me. I'm like, what the hell? So then I start like, I'm like, oh shit. So like I spin around, he's chasing me, right? Chasing me with a knife in this factory. Mind you, everybody's there. And I'm like, yo, Loki, this guy trying to kill me. Nobody give a fuck.
Damn, it's because you took the vacation days before he could. That's why he's
real, bro. He's trying to get me. So then, like,
you got the winter break before he did.
Like, I think, like, before I started running away, he, like, slashed me with a fucking knife. Like, he actually, like, got me. Like, he got my arm. So I'm like, I'm bleeding, running around, be like, hey, yo, this guy's trying to kill me. Nobody give a fuck. Tell me why I'm, like, running through the building, like, going to HR, going to, like, everybody, like, yo, this guy's trying to kill me. Mind you, he's walking like Michael Myers, like, just walking with a knife. And I'm like, yo, this guy's trying to kill me. Ain't nobody give a fuck, right? For some reason, I run into a corner, and for some reason, every white bitch, including, is there reading books. Like, they're all like at a book reading corner, like they're having a little book club, and I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck is this happening, right? So like, ain't nobody giving a fuck that this guy's actively chasing me, trying to kill me in my dream. I'm like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? And then it isn't until like fucking he's like, hey, what's happening? I'm like, dude, he's trying to kill me. So then he's like, what? He looks over and like there with a knife. Immediately tackles him. I'm like, the only person who gave a fuck was Ashley. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, weird fucking dream, bro. And then
should have live tweeted. I would have been there.
For real, I'm like, hey, they're trying to kill me, bro. And then I was like, what the hell? And like, they like arrested me and shit. And I was like, I woke up. I was like, damn, what a weird ass dream. And I gotta go to work and see every single person I saw in my dream. Like, this is right before this is like the dream I had right before my last shift there. I was like, damn, I gotta go see after this. Let's see this guy. This guy who tried
that's like the one time I had a dream about. Actually, I don't want to say this. I'll say this afterwards.
It's gonna be cut,
yeah,
from the show. But like, I was like, what the hell? I was like, damn, what a weird ass dream. I guess we get into the fucking TV shows. Do you have your little list?
I didn't write it down.
We're gonna get into TV shows. Oh, I forgot to say this will be coming out.
You already did that.
No, this will be coming out like the 26th, I believe. So it'll be after Stranger Things Volume 2 comes out. But if I start making jokes about that shit, trust it's not a spoiler because I don't know what's gonna happen unless suddenly I'm gifted with the
psychic abilities. And if you spoil that shit via that way, I will kill you.
Listen, they'll come out. Hey, anything that comes out of my mouth is not a spoiler because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. This shit comes out in a week, and this is being recorded before.
I don't want to hear no theories.
It's not theories. I'm just making jokes. Making jokes that Steve Harrington's gonna die. When I start saying shit like that, obviously I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I saw in that because in the new like teaser that they dropped, it was like, if you die, I die. If you die, I die. Him and Dustin were saying that, so I know they're not.
So they're both dying.
So they're not dying because they know the fans are like, it's gonna happen. They're dreading it, and so they're not gonna do it. They're gonna make us think.
Hopefully, Will dies.
Yeah, that's what my sister said. We were watching. She was like, I was trying to pick two.
Well, the only reason I mentioned Stranger Things because I'm with Stranger Things #1 fan right now. That's the only reason I mentioned that shit.
Can we turn this off? Can I beat your ass, like, actually?
What did you want? A drink? You want your water? Is that what you wanted?
No.
You said you wanted something, and then I cut you off.
Oh, I said I was taking pictures of my cat. I was about to tell the story of Hazel. I was like taking pictures of my cat, and she's like, I hope Will dies. She's like, I was like, and I started laughing.
I remember that you sent me. You're like, I'm taking Taki photo shoot, and Hazel was just like, I hope Will dies.
Yeah, because there was that scene in season 4 when he was like, we have to kill Vecna no matter what it takes. And she's like, I hope you kill this guy. She was like, he's so annoying, and I was like, girl, word.
Bro, any single time he popped up like during season 5, I was like, I'm gonna get this guy off my fucking screen. And then he's like pulling up his little like power shit, and he's like looking at the camera with the bloody nose. I saw that shit and I was like, yeah, get the hell out of my screen. Yeah, I was like, yeah, get the shit off. It's so funny. What was it? People are like making jokes on Twitter right now because I think Noah Schnapp, he was like, yeah, it's like a kid in the 80s who like has feelings for a friend who like it
Yeah, he spoiled the fuck out of that.
He like doesn't reciprocate, and then people were like, ooh, Bylers are silent now.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're very fucking quiet now, huh? They're like, oh, where they at? Where they at?
Where they at?
They're like, they're looking the post right now as we speak.
The fan theory in the trash.
Bro, if that actually does somehow end up happening,
it won't, bro.
I know it won't, but like if it does, what the fuck?
I've seen Stranger Things.
Okay, name drop. But yeah, predictions. I think Hopper will not die because they've teased that motherfucker dying like every single season.
I know.
Like, no.
He wants to die so bad.
He wants to die so bad, bro.
No, I feel like he actually will. I feel like they've teased it so many times. They've been leading up for like the final. He's finally gonna he's gonna die for everybody. It's not gonna be just for 11. And I feel like
that motherfucker wants to kill himself so bad.
He does, bro. Every single season. I told my mom about this too, and I was like, I hope they actually do. I was like, fuck. Like,
I know, so he can just shut the hell up about it, bro. I'm tired of hearing him wanting to
At this point, for his sake, let him go. Like,
for his sake, let him go.
And yeah, Will is going to die. That's not even. Hope. I feel like he's gonna confess his love as he's dying.
Oh, you're like, get this corny shit off my screen.
Yeah, get this corny shit off my screen. That's how it's gonna happen. And Will's gonna be, and then Mike's gonna be like, oh. He was like,
Mike's gonna be like, oh.
He was like, don't love you like that, buddy, but R.I.P. No, I feel like he's gonna die because he's so connected to Vecna, obviously. Like, every time that Vecna gets hurt, he's like, ooh.
But also, Elle's connected, but I really hope Elle doesn't die.
She's not. She's, like, well, actually.
Because in season 4, they talk about how they're, like, connected and shit. Because when she was in the rainbow room, like, he was there and she was like, oh.
They're not physically connected. She's the one that turned him into Vecna, because we just watched I saw his origin story again. He was the first of Brenner's kind because he had like psychic abilities. Yeah. And Brenner saw his psychic abilities and then he tried to replicate him. So that's how all the other kids with different powers got created, and Elle was the only one that had similar powers to him. So Henry went and killed all of the other kids there and tried to get Elle on his side because he realized they were as powerful as each other. And then when Elle wouldn't get on his side, he tried to kill her. And she got his ass instead, created the Upside Down by pushing him like through an alternate universe, burned all his skin off, and that's how he turned into Vecna. So, And
when did this happen? Before season 1?
This is like the prequel type stuff that's happening.
Oh.
But they showed that happening in season 4. It was like the last episode when you found out that Henry was one, Vecna, like all of them were the same person. And, yeah, so she's not like physically connected to him, but Will is, and I feel like Will is, and Max is also, because she has been tied up.
Oh, I thought you meant Max was gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh!
I think she is, because she's in the Upside Down right now, and I feel like Holly will too.
If Max dies, I'm gonna kill myself.
I know. All the kids that got, like, taken by Vecna are connected to him because they're part of the hive mind now. Like, they had like, their eyes went back and like the tubes went inside of them and they're like connected. Like, they have the same like chilling feeling.
But that didn't happen to Max. She was just in the Upside Down.
Because she's in the Upside Down right now, but when she gets out, it's gonna be the same shit. Will's the only one that got out. That happened to. All the other ones died.
I can't, because I know she can get out because of the music.
She can, but so did Will.
But did she ever get the shit down her throat? Because I know Will did. But did she?
I
don't think she did.
You know what?
Because she almost did, but she got out because of the music.
No, Elle stopped it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So right before it was about to happen. Yeah, okay, no. But Will's definitely gonna die because they are physically connected. His powers come from Vecna.
I know for a fact Noah Schnapp cried when that shit ended because he knew his career was done. He's like, fuck, this is my last shit.
No one else is gonna hire me after this, bro.
Again.
Yeah, except for life. But no, he's definitely dying if Vecna dies. It's either Vecna and him kill everybody or he dies. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna confess his love as he's dying. And I know it's cornball, but I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like that's how they're gonna do it. Because he's like, I feel like they ended it off really well with the love not being reciprocated. And like,
if I was Mike, I'd be like, hey, shh,
don't ruin
He's
this.
like saying, like, I'll be like, shh,
no,
don't use up your energy for this bullshit.
No.
He's like, hey, shut the hell up.
Hey. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Bro, if they kill Nancy, I will kill myself.
If they kill anybody but Will, I will kill myself.
Not for real.
If they kill Erica, it's raps.
Like, what the fuck?
That is my actual favorite character of all time. And that's Hazel's too. That's how I know we're sisters.
I'm trying to think. I don't have no idea who my favorite is.
I love Robin, but she's cornball this season. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's very cornball this season. I love
I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna jump me for this. Max's character in this season was cornball as hell. She's like, yeah, I live alone in the rocks. And then she's got like the little cool girl fit on. I'm like, this is not the Max I know, bro.
Well, I mean, she's Max like isolated in this torture and the cell.
But like, they're like, no, hey,
everybody got cornball.
Join me.
Dude, there was this one scene that made me cringe so bad. It was Mike and Nancy when they're in the hospital, and she's like, "Don't feed my ego." Do you know what I'm talking about? He was like, they were like trying to figure out how they can talk to their mom because the doctors wouldn't let them, and he was like, "You're the master journalist over here," and she's like, "That's not fair. You're feeding my ego." And he was like, and then he like did a little face. I'm like, ugh. It's cornball as fuck.
I think I might block that out. Well, it's also high as fuck.
Yeah, that I wish I could trauma block that, but that shit was so corny. I feel like this season they just like
emphasize the corniness.
Yeah, they amplified that shit 100%. Like the fight scenes with Dustin's
been pissing me the fuck off.
I know, because they're trying to make it like but the plot is so good. The plot is so good still. I'm sorry. The plot is good, but like you could tell that they know that's their last season because they're all like trying to like oof, you know, like they're trying to like
they're like yeah. But yeah, no, it's like Dustin be pissing me off. It's like, bro, you know, like they're like, hey, this is our like what do they call them? Like when they go on, they're like when they go in for a second and they come out.
Oh God, what is it called? S.
These are our
I thought it was like. No, I don't know. I was gonna say runs. That's not it.
It's something like that. No, it's a. We'll just call them runs because I don't give a fuck
anymore. I don't know.
When they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do our like 34th run," and then Dustin's like, "Yeah, let me go actively pick a fight with these fucking guys."
He didn't pick a fight with them. He went to go.
They bullied him, but then he put a snake in the guy's locker afterwards, and after he like already knew that the run was gonna happen.
Oh.
He like put the locker,
but
he
when
put the snake,
jumped,
and then he put Hellfire Lives On, knowing damn well how they were.
Okay, yeah, that was low-key stupid as fuck. But after watching the like scene where he died again and like seeing their bond and stuff, like that again, that was a corny relationship. But like the idea of it, like that was like his brother, and like he didn't have a bond like that with any of the other guys. Like he was kind of always like a little bit separate from the rest. Like Lucas and him kind of were like locked in, but it was always like Mike and Will.
With, Steve too, but like
but like it was more so with Eddie because they were both like weird and Steve didn't have that. Like it was more like Steve was more of like a mentor type thing, and obviously now it's changed, but like him and Eddie were like tight as fuck, and then like he literally like he broke his leg trying to save him. Like rewatching that shit, I was like, okay, I kind of understand why he was so like defensive about it, but still it doesn't stop the corniness. Like you have to look past the cornball.
I understand why he wears a shirt, and like I don't blame him for that. Mm-hmm. And obviously like the guys are picking on him, but if he already knew that the run was happening that night, it's like, bro, save that snake bit for like tomorrow or something. Yeah. And then like obviously he like puts the snake in the locker and he writes Hellfire Lives On. It's like, bro, at least just put the snake in there, like find it funny, and then like write some Hellfire shit after you go on the run, because they're like, hey, we like he has like one of the most important jobs there because he's like recording the sound waves of where Hopper is, and if like he's not there, they're gonna lose Hopper in the Upside Down and he can't get out.
They did.
Like, bro, Deadass has the most like one of the most important jobs other than like Hopper, and he like let me pull some shit right before, and he completely miss it.
Well, I mean, but he didn't know he was gonna get fucking jumped.
Yeah, but like also
he was literally at Eddie's grave.
He's edging on the fucking jobs, but he's edging them on, like. And he's riding Hellfire, and they all know that they don't fucking like Eddie. Like, he's known that. So it makes sense that he goes to his grave. That I am, like, not being like, oh. But, like, if they're gonna jump this guy, where are they gonna go? Obviously, Eddie's grave.
Yeah,
like,
it does make sense. Yeah. I mean, he could have been smarter about it, but you can never predict yourself getting fucking jumped. Like,
I guess, but, like, if you're obviously edging on these guys, you're probably gonna get fucking jumped if you keep picking at it.
I don't know. They always gotta do something. He was,
like, kicking the hornet's nest. Yeah. During when he knows that they should be locking in on the run that they're doing. Like, I don't know, that pissed me off. But, like, other than that, that was just the only part that pissed me off about Dustin. Like, this season. It's, like, him actively, like, knowing that they has important shit to do. Like, they were being busy, and he was like, yeah, let me just go kick the hornet's nest.
Like, side quest.
And it's like, dog, like, save that shit for another day, please.
I don't know. I feel like that was, like, the one thing that happened at, like, the end of season 4 when they tried to like get Lucas and Erica because they're like they thought it was a cult happening. Yeah. And so that was like the intervention. I hope another thing doesn't happen like that, because that pissed me off so bad watching that happen, and then Dustin getting like beat up, and then their whole thing getting screwed up. Like I hope that was like the Jocks intervention, and that was it. Like I hope they don't come back. Like I hope that was the last shit.
I don't think so, because like the world's low-key blown up right now, because when Vecna came back, they broke the seal that they put over with the sheet metal. Like that shit all flew off. You remember that? Because they put the sheet metal over where the cracks were in Hawkins, yeah. But when Vecna came back, they like flew off, and that's how all the Demogorgons got out. Okay. But obviously Will like took care of that shit. But yeah, that's how they came in. It wasn't, they didn't all come through the same tunnel that Vecna did. They all crawled out of the cracks that were there.
I need to rewatch. I was like half asleep when.
So I don't think they're gonna. Hopefully the fucking Jocks are busy like trying not to kill themselves. like hey, but
Will only saved his little gay situation.
They're like, hey, they're like, oh my god, the world came to shit. Let's go beat up Dustin again.
He's like, oh, my leg just got bitten off.
Let's go beat up Dustin.
Yeah.
Let's go read this random fucking kid we don't like.
Let's go make fun of his teeth. Let's go tell him to move his collarbone real quick.
Shit happened in season 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where did I get to when I was rewatching season 1? I think I got to the point where Karen and Holly went to Joyce's house when she was like, had the lights up,
and they're like, get the fuck out of my house now.
Yeah, because Holly was in the room with all the lamps, and then she's like, you shouldn't be here, and I was like, okay, enough.
Yeah.
I clicked off. I was like, okay, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I think that was about where I got to. I was watching I'm gonna rewatch all of it before the next volume comes out. I was watching like little parts of it with Hazel. I watched like 3 sporadic episodes of season 4 with her, and I watched like the majority of season 1. I need to watch all of it though, because I still couldn't give you like a solid what's my favorite season, because I don't fucking know.
I feel like mine will just always be season 2, because I started watching it when that shit came out.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh my god, revolutionary. Like, I think to me what I liked about was like low-key the lead up to Malevolent in that season, because she wasn't there. Then he was calling her every single day over the speakers like, hey, you can hear me, like
I forgot about that.
You.
Yeah,
like I remember that. And like the like whenever they did that scene, they always put like the soft like music in there. I think it's the same music that they had in like season 1 that they did. I don't know, I like their storyline. When Mike was about to beat up Hopper, he was like, it's because of you, it's because like he was, I remember that scene.
Oh, and then he started crying and hugging him. Stop. Did that happen in season 2? Did that happen in season 2? And then Elle came in with her like makeup right afterwards.
Exactly, bro. That shit is good.
No, I low-key loved the sister plotline too. It was a little funky, like it was weird and it kind of felt out of place. But like after they tied it in, after they tied it in seasons afterwards, like when it happened at first, it was just like one episode. It was like, okay, now she's emo. Cool.
I think that shows that there's like more than just her. Obviously, you know, there's more than her because she was
they're just like planting the seed. Like there's that, and
there's like somebody else, and then like if there's like somebody with psychic powers, they might be one of Brenner's like test subjects. So like it kind of does tie into like season 4, and then obviously it ties into season 5. So that's what I don't know, but overall I just like season 2. Like obviously we had all of Steve. Like Steve was being a badass in that one. It's the scene where he gets beat up by Billy. He gets beat up by Billy, bro. Yes. And then he's like waking up. He's like, Nancy, looking at Mike, and Mike's like, the fuck? Or when Max is driving and they're like, turn left right here now, and then she turns left and you hear Lucas,
like, who's driving? You
hear Lucas's loud ass screech. He's like, like that shit's funny.
I need to rewatch.
And
we've talked about so much about Stranger Things.
We're trying to do a list. Well, that's your favorite show. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Where are we
at? Like 15 minutes. Here's my top 5. Here's my top 5. Are we gonna guess each other's top 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck. Guessing yours. Well, I already got one. Stranger Things.
Okay. Well, that would be in it. Yeah. I guess that one we could include.
I like how I texted you yesterday. Oh, you need a list of your top 5, and you're like, I didn't do that shit.
Well, I thought of a mental one, but I didn't write it down.
I wrote it down.
Okay. I think. Well, the bear is definitely gonna be on yours.
Okay.
Is that right?
Mine isn't listed. It's just like I wrote them down, but yeah, the bear is on there.
So you don't have them ordered?
No.
Okay, thank God, because I was like, I could not.
I just have my top 5.
Abbott Elementary, is that on there?
It is on there too. Yeah.
I know you like that one.
I like comedies. One.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. All these are comedies.
Okay, guess some of mine because I know.
New Girl.
Yeah, I just typed that one.
I knew that.
Can you see my glasses?
No,
Okay.
considering your Twitter name is like, I want to
Hey, hey.
That's your bio. Sorry,
Hey.
your bio.
Joe.
Joe.
Joe. Joe.
It's like, to have a concussion, you need a brain.
To
Joe.
have a concussion, you need a brain. Joe. Joe.
Oh my god, he got it. John Cena just did his last fight, bro. Did you
Really?
see that? Yeah, and he
I thought he
gave
did that.
up. He tapped out on his last fight, bro.
Those are scripted, buddy.
I know that, but like, it's his last fight, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought he finished years ago. So
No, he just retired now.
damn.
Are we gonna go back and forth on one, or
I did 2 of yours, so you do 2 mine.
can I say Stranger Things again?
No.
Oh, fuck. I don't fucking know.
I know I've mentioned all of. There's no, it's nothing in my room because I don't watch TVs like that.
Oh, so fuck you. I'm trying to think, bro. You don't.
I'm making you guess because I can't think of a third one. All I know are animes for you. I'm trying to think.
Well, name.
Actually, wait. There is a poster in here for.
Adventure Time.
Yeah. That was one of them. Okay, so I said Abbott Elementary and Brooklyn Nine-Nine's on there for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, bro. You don't fucking watch TV. You have 5. You have
Yes.
5 mentally listed in your head.
Yes. Because I did watch TV.
Oh, sorry. Like what?
And I have been watching one. Did you just say NBC?
I just said no. And 13 BC is last time you watched.
You know what? 8th grade, but no, but I did, and they were funny. One of them I have been watching actively, and I haven't told you.
Oh, so what the hell?
I told you when I started it, but then I've always been like going back and not actually watching.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
Okay.
So that one's on there because
both have Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I guess.
Okay, and then so I have 4 for you.
Where else did I put? Yeah. Well, I feel like one you won't guess, but I have another one listed on there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. The next 2 I have aren't animated, but there's also one on here that isn't animated, but like I don't think I ever talked about it with you.
Are any of them kid shows?
These are not kid shows.
Well, oh, Smiling Friends. Is that
one?
Okay.
Fuck. What else would you watch, bro? Like regular show?
No, that one is funny, but I didn't watch that one enough to put it on the list.
Lame.
Right. It's a sitcom. I'll give you that.
A sitcom?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What are sitcoms? Well, I already said New Girl. That was Givey. That's one. That's one I knew you were gonna say. Sitcom. I'm like Modern Family.
Girl, no.
Oh,
I watched that when I was little, but that's not like
a Good Place.
No, I did think about that one, but that one I could not put that on the list because the first season was good, and then they just dragged it on, and it was like the first season was decent, and I feel like they should have left it there, and they didn't. So that's not on my list. It wasn't that era though. I've talked about this one a lot.
You have?
Yeah, because it's funny.
Shit, I'm like I don't watch sitcoms. So
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Oh, Community?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you have talked about that one. Okay, I have another one.
I love Community.
You can guess. Okay, one, because I have 2, but one is animated and one isn't. You can guess either one. I wouldn't care.
Hold on, I guess
I'm not gonna lie. One.
Do you have 6?
I have 6, but
okay.
That was because I couldn't find one.
So I said.
So I put one because I couldn't guess of another one, and the one that's animated, I like don't talk about it. But there's like a funny episode that made me laugh my ass off, so I put it up there.
Okay, so I said
if I'm high as fuck, I'll watch the animated one sometimes, but it's not anime.
I don't know. Can you give me a hint?
Yeah, it's the mediocre white guys like the show a lot. The animated one. White guys like the show a lot. Like well, fuck, you don't listen to Drew off Follow, but she likes the show a lot. They talk about it. They make fun of her for liking the show.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know why The Office and Friends are the only thing I could think of. Like, and I know you're not watching that shit.
I don't fucking know. I've seen The Office. Oh, there's another show that I like. It's a sitcom, but I didn't put it on the list.
Parks and Rec.
Yes, I like that one. Okay, this is a good hint for the animated one. One guy voices like a lot of characters on the show.
You watch a lot of Christian Bale stuff, but I know it's not him because he's like Studio Ghibli stuff.
Oh, but no, like this one show. like this one guy, and he's also like the creator of the show, voices like all these characters.
You don't watch,
and he can sing really well.
You don't watch Big Mouth, do you?
No.
Is that okay?
No. Nick Kroll is the one who voices a lot of those characters.
Yeah. I don't know. Give me the first letter of the name.
F. It's a 2-word.
I feel like when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, fuck. I don't know. Am I getting there? E505.
It's I'll go there.
Family Guy? There's a not animated version of Family Guy?
No, I mean it's not an anime. I said it's the animated.
I thought you
version.
said I watched the anime.
There's an animated version.
There's a live action of Family Guy?
No, the other show is not Family Guy, but the animated
show.
That's
what was throwing me off. I was gonna say Family Guy, but I didn't because I was like, there's not a live action version of that. I know you said there were 2 shows, but I thought one of them was animated and also live action.
There's 2 shows. One of them is animated and the other show
I would have gotten Family Guy. Fuck. Okay.
Is
that the one that Giraffe Follow likes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I added that one is because there's this episode that's so vivid in my mind that I will never forget it. And I was high as fuck when I watched it. But it's Meg. She's like the surrogate for like the 2 K guys. I think one of them's like the bowling alley worker. And she's pregnant, and then Stewie is like, "Oh, you can't eat sushi." He's like, "Sush? Anybody sush?
Anybody sush?"
He's like, "Ma, sush? Anybody sush? Sush? Like sush?" He's like, "Diet Mountain Dew, sush." And he's like, and then she's at the hospital. He's like, man, I can have some sush. Anybody sush? Dad, sush? Mountain Dew sush? He's like, "You want any sush?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and get me some sush." Then he walks out, immediately gets rolled back. And he's like, "Don't eat the sush, guys." Because he got like food poisoning, and they're laughing my ass
that cafeteria sushi, you better watch out.
I think I have that video saved in my my fucking Snapchat.
What's the other show? Do you think I'm gonna guess it if the not animated one? Okay, what is it?
Impractical Jokers.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that, but you've definitely talked about it before.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a show. I low-key thought that was a YouTube series. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's a show. It's on HBO Max, but like
about that.
A lot of people put clips on there. But like, I remember, did I tell you the story about my brother who literally got kicked out of a hospital room because my mom was in the hospital and he was like in the next room over, I think they just put him in there to like wait or something because it was just him and my mom. And Impractical Jokers is like something that they'll always put on like TV, like it's like a random ass shit because they put like Fixer Upper and like some bullshit like shows, and one of them they had Impractical Jokers, and he was sitting there watching that shit. This guy was laughing so goddamn loud they kicked him out of the room.
By himself? He's in this room by himself, and they're like, you need to get the fuck out.
He was like watching the TV by himself, laughing so fucking loudly, like he was like crying, laughing over the show, and they were like, "Hey, you need to shut the hell up and get out."
How old is he?
Oh my god, I think he might have been like 16.
Oh, I thought he was like a little ass kid.
No, he was old. He was older, bro.
That's funny.
They kicked him out, bro. They said, "Get the hell out, bro. You're just like being a disruptive." But
you're being disruptive in this room by yourself.
Yeah,
while you're waiting for
because like they could hear him outside of the room. They could hear him. He was so fucking. Oh, I found it.
Sush time for Meg. I know you want some hospital sush. No? Dad, sush? Pepsi Max? Diet Max? Sush? Chris? Max? Coke Red? Sush? No? Well, I'm getting some sush and a Max. I'll be in the cafeteria.
I think you said that to me.
That's me rewatching it.
I think you said that to me. That's
sush,
funny.
Pepsi Max, sush,
Ma,
Diet Max, sush. No? Alright, I'm gonna get there and get me some sush. Don't get the sush, guys. I told that to my brother and he was like, "Is this supposed to be funny?" Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, do you have any other shows? I think I gave up, bro. You're not a show watcher.
No, that was the only ones on my list, but like I watched like I said, The Good Place. I'm trying to think of what other sitcoms I watched because I know I watched other ones. I mean, The Office, like it is a little bit funny, but like it's not anything that would end up on a list funny.
Yeah.
I liked
When Michael left, it was not funny. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no.
People who say it was, you're lying straight out of your ass.
You're lying straight out of your ass, and you know it. I liked. I can only think of like Anne with an E because she's the actor in that is the girlfriend in season 5. The ginger.
Of what?
Stranger Things. Robin's girlfriend.
Oh.
The ginger. She's the main character in Anne with an E. And that show is based off of Anne of Green Gables, which is a book that I read. It's like one of like a classic book type thing. And Anne's like a orphan, and she's like a little asshole kind of. And
I've seen it. I've heard of it. I haven't seen the show actually. I know it got canceled, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Anne with an E wasn't. I like that one. It was cute. I literally can't think of any other shows that I've watched because it was so long ago. I wouldn't even be able to find it on my Netflix. Yeah, that's about it. I was gonna say for yours, like, you said you want to say that for an anime one, because I thought
you can name them, but I know I'll talk about anime in a different one. But...
I thought your top 5 was gonna end up being One Piece, JJK, The Bear, and that was like the top 3 that I could think of. And I know you said, was Attack on Titan your first one?
That was my first ever anime.
I don't know if you'd put that in your top 5.
I think that's always gonna just be my favorite anime because it was the first anime I watched, and it was so good that I refused to watch anything else. I was like, nothing's Attack on Titan though.
Yeah.
So that'll always be my favorite, just because it's my first one. Because I've always compared every anime to it. Because the storytelling to me is good. It's not awful pacing. Because like obviously we got One Piece. So it's like not bad. I like the story wise, it's good. Like the foreshadowing, like Loki, it's crazy. Like it's really good to me. I think it's a good story. Definitely wouldn't be like a first anime I recommend because you'll just like, to me, I remember my brother tried to get me to watch My Hero. This was like 2018, so it was like when My Hero was like season 2 was only out. Now they just finished My Hero, so the show just ended. But my brother tried showing it to me, and I was like, this is an Attack on Titan. I refused to watch it, and then I watched it like 2 years later. But no, yeah, Attack on Titan is probably just always gonna be my favorite either way. And
then I was gonna say Brooklyn Nine-Nine would probably be. I thought that would be in your top 5 because you talk about that one a lot. It's funny. And then
funny as fuck. I rewatched.
I thought you talk a lot about Abbott Elementary, but I feel like didn't you just start watching that?
I just started watching.
I don't know if that one would like. I know it's really funny, but I don't know if like it could outrank other things in your top 5.
It's funny because I can't go over that scene. I think this was like season 4. I think so. It's just like a recent episode. Not like recent, because I think they're on season 5 now. I have not been watching up because you have to like have Hulu to watch this shit, and fuck Hulu. But at least for like 2 seasons to come out like weekly, you need Hulu for that, and I'm not fucking doing that. Fuck Hulu. But there was a scene where they were like talking about like drugs that they smoked, because like Janine, she was like, yeah, I smoke weed like every night. She was like, if y'all think I'm crazy now, you should see me without that shit. She was like, I need that shit to calm down. And then there was like a scene where like a kid overheard them, and a kid recorded their conversation where they're all talking about that shit. And then they're like,
why would they talk about that at school?
They were in the break room.
Oh,
so like a kid was like sneaking into the break room, like the teacher's lounge.
That's funny.
And then Janine was walking in the hallway, and she saw like I think he was like a 2nd grader or 1st grader. And she was like, hi. He's like, bet you are.
Oh wait, I've seen that clip. And then I also God, I just lost it. Oh, would Stranger Things be anywhere in your top? Nothing?
No.
You don't like it?
I like it, but definitely not my top.
Not even top 10?
Like, I only watch a show when the seasons come out.
Yeah, like, that's true. That's how crazy. I am too.
I wouldn't watch that show just like to watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
That's fair.
Maybe,
but I also don't watch TV like that. So like that's the only one I'm like sat for, because that's the only one that's like ingrained.
Another one that I was thinking of putting in my top 5, but it's not like one of my favorites. But I do watch this one a lot. It was Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, I don't even know why that wasn't on my radar. It wasn't. But you've always been like, I need my white girl weekends, my Grey's Anatomy.
I need my white girl weekends.
And you said that on here too. I know it. But
the reason I was like, yeah, we stopped playing Fortnite because I said I need my white girl weekends.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But I've gotten far. Like, I'm on season like 17.
Didn't you watch Criminal Minds too, or no?
I did, but that was like 2019, 2020, and I haven't really seen it then. But I watched like till like season 12, and that's like a 17 season show, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I never finished it.
Were you one of the people who watched Vampire Diaries?
Oh, no. No, I never saw Vampire Diaries, never saw Teen Wolf, never... Oh my god, I remember when I went to get my nails done, Emma was playing that shit. She was playing Vampire Diaries, and I was like, I've never seen this shit in my life. She's like, it's so good.
My sister liked it. Well, she liked that, but she didn't like the spin-offs. The spin-offs were stupid. It was like the origins or like the originals or something like that, and then like the descent. Like, I don't think it was Descendants, but like the kids after.
Like the Disney show.
No. It was something like that though. Because it was like the people, like the first vampires and then the vampires that came after the ones in the main show, and those were the spin-offs. And she was like, those are stupid.
No, I've never. I don't know. I just don't. Another show that I did watch that's kind of like in that realm, but it's not really that realm because it came out later. It's called The 100. Have you ever seen it?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I saw that shit. I've seen all of it except for the newest season because I was watching that when it was coming out episode like weekly, but because it was on CNN, I think
CNN?
no, it was like CN, like the CW, I think is what it's called. It's like where they put Riverdale on. It's like the C something.
Yeah, I don't know about Riverdale. Don't ask me about that.
It's like a.
Let it out.
It's like where they put Doctor Who. It's like on the.
Oh my god, my cousin used to love that shit. That's the one with the telephone booth, right?
I think it's like on the BBC. It's like a show. It's like a channel like that.
Okay.
It's like a specific channel where they drop that shit.
All right.
And I watched The 100 is actually pretty good. It's like they're prisoners, so it's like because once you turn 18, they'll like.
So that's like a dystopian one, right?
It's a dystopian one, okay. Yeah. It's like the world had like the Earth had like a natural disaster and like it was inhabitable, so they went to space, but they're running out of oxygen. So if you're like an adult and you commit a crime, they kill you by sending you into space.
Damn.
Like they like airborne your ass.
There's a whole section of like movies and TV shows, like the 100's in it, but like that Blade Runner, or I don't know if it's Blade Runner, like the Maze Runner,
the
Maze Runner, the Blade 100, Runner? Hunger Games, like all that, like kind of is grouped in. Those are all like grouped in the same thing for me, and I want to get into them, but I haven't watched any of them.
I remember it was like 2014. If you like watch that shit, it was like a Tumblr thing, but it was like be brave like Katniss, like be ambitious. Like I've never seen Divergent. I've never seen that.
Oh, that's another one that would be in that group for me that I haven't seen.
Maze Runner. Was Harry Potter on there? I feel like
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are like adjacent, but I wouldn't put them in the same group because I've seen those, so they're different.
You've seen Lord of the Rings? I don't think so.
No. That's another thing you like to call me out on here for not fucking reading. Like, you aren't reading via having somebody read to you because
I can't read.
Yeah.
At least I'm getting into it. At
you know what?
Far. At least I know what's going on.
You know what? I'm locked the fuck in, so on things other than books.
Oh.
Like working.
I work too. That's how I read. I'm listening while I'm working.
Some people can't do that.
Oh. This seems like a skill issue.
Anyways, things that I'm not familiar with in this dystopian realm. Whatever. I forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever. But continue with what you were saying.
The 100 is good. I think you should. Well, I will tell you to watch it, but I know you're not fucking watching it. So I know you're not doing that.
Now you know how I feel with the fucking music.
If it's not an edit, then
oh my god, I do remember what I was gonna say. That reminded me. When you said Katniss, there was like a quote about that. I was listening to Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, every time I listen to her songs, like I could always pick something out where it was like, she's a fucking lyrical genius. She said, "Call PETA because I'm sending shots like Katniss." Call PETA. And it was like something about the line before that was something about like let the dog, like you guys are a bunch of dogs, and she was like call PETA the animal service, but also call PETA and Katniss because I'm sending shot. It didn't hit you like it hit me, and that's okay. But I just want to let you know the multiple layers to that line.
Also, like the reason why she also said that was because I think at the end of the first, you haven't seen any of the Hunger Game movie, have you?
Nope.
In the end of the first movie, it's like her, PETA, and this one guy left, and they let out like these dog wolf things out to like.
Oh shit!
But I think he was holding PETA down. And so Katniss was on like the top of a dome. I haven't watched this movie in a while. But...
Okay, so maybe it wasn't about PETA the animal service. It was about like that scene. Maybe I'm stupid.
But also like PETA dogs, like that does make sense. It could be like a double meaning.
Mm-hmm.
But they like let these dogs wolf things out, and then the guy was holding PETA like at the edge of the ledge, and then she was like, "I'm gonna knock him down. Like if I can't win, like he's not gonna win either." And he's apparently like your boyfriend and shit. Because, like, in the interviews before the show, he was like, yeah, I always had a crush on Katniss. And she's like,
I'm pregnant.
Fuck would you say that?
She's like, I'm pregnant.
No, she didn't say that. He said that, and that's in the
second movie. I was like, if it wasn't for the baby.
Yeah, that's in the second movie. It's because in the first one, he was like, yeah, I've always had a crush on Katniss. And then he got off the stage, and she's like, now why the fuck would you say that? And then Haymitch was like, no, like, this is going to win you guys' favor, so you guys can actually, like, get sponsorships. And she's like, oh. But he also like meant it. But she was like, "Why the fuck would you fucking say that? People think we're fucking dating. And then whatever. And then he was like, I'm gonna get PETA, yada yada. So then she used an arrow, shot the guy, he fell down, but like she saved PETA, and then he fell down into like the dog things. She fell down in there, and then he died, and then they were gonna eat these berries and both die, and they're like, nah, I guess you both can win. But then they were like, we're dating in the media's eyes, and then the second one, all the previous victors got like reaped into the next game, so it's like everybody who's won a game got pulled into it again. So then Peter and
I'd be mad as fuck.
Yeah, they were all mad on there too. They're like, wow, I survived just so you guys can fucking kill me again. So then they had a different one, and they're like, what do you think about this? And then Peter was like, it'll be fine, but you know, it kind of sucks if it wasn't for the baby. And they're like, wait, you have a baby to kill the games? And he was like, yeah, fucking knew it. Like, he just did that shit so, like, because they were, like, trying to do statements to be like, cancel the games, we don't want to fucking do this. Like, we have a right to live, we already done this once, like, we shouldn't have to do it again.
Yeah.
But that's what they did. But I think it's, like, every 25 years they pull out the same, like, victors and stuff to do it. Because it's, like, they did it on the 75th game. So I think it's, like, every 25 games they do that shit. But, yeah, that's where the baby line comes from.
Okay. Well.
But, yeah. So, I think we're running out of time.
Yeah. We're like 10 minutes over, y'all.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap this up. Have anything else you want to say?
No. Thank you for having me on.
Yes! Always my first guest. Yes!
Yes! I'm honored to be the first guest.
Yes. Probably first and only guest. What else am I getting on? I don't like these folks. I don't like anybody else.
No, we need to have Sully on.
Sully! If once I get those new mics to work, then we can have Sully on.
Yeah.
Because right now I only have 2. So this audio sounds any different because I'm using a completely different mic. And I'm also not at my house. This is not my bedroom. That's why I'm talking more louder, because I don't have my dad outside.
We just have my sister listening in on our entire vacation conversation.
Yeah. You know,
yeah.
Obviously. Like, I'm not playing Five Nights at Freddy's being like, it's my dad out there. I made that joke in the last episode.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I was like, because, like, I was, like, checking the door. I was like, is somebody out there? I'm like, fucking FNAF. Y'all, I'm scared. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye!